Hey there, Capricorn. Thanks for joining me. I'm Lady, and we're gonna do a mid-Cancer reading or mid-Cancer season reading for you right now. And I want to start with pointing out that Cancer season is your kind of like opposing season across the zodiac, half year point from your birthday. And this is exactly the reason why this is also an important time for you because it has given you a half a year of time from your birthday to kind of get to know what this year, this birth year, so to speak, this whatever the how many a year from your birth it is, like time to understand what this year is about for you, and then also giving you the opportunity for the next half year to kind of getting around to what needs to be done, what hasn't been accomplished yet. It's kind of like a full moon compared to a new moon. Like your birthday is the new moon, and this point in time, roundabout whenever your birthday is in Capricorn or within Capricorn season, um, is the full moon for you. And Cancer season actually, like right now, is actually pretty packed with, let's say, astrological significance, with the so-called Babos basket, although I think many people misunderstand what it is really about because essentially it's really a scoring system and not really an aspect pattern. And then Babo made some predictions or wrote something about like what's going on right now, and it's super utopian, and people fuss about it. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely something to this time, very much so. I mean, I'm considering that we're beginning a new year soon-ish. Like Cancer season, like is considered to be the new year for the beginning of Cancer season. That is, for Hellenistic astrologers, like back in the days, 2,000 years ago, because their calendar year or their how they understood astrology, it began with Cancer season, simply said. And then I think to really activate that, perhaps we need a new moon. And the new moon is obviously late in the month. I forgot the date, but oh, let's see. Is it 1 week away? 2 weeks? No, it's not 2 weeks. Yeah, it's about a week away from when I'm recording this. So I think when I like the lunations are activating the sun, like the advancement of the sun or whatever the sun does. Like the moon as the translator, so to speak. And this is all opposing you. This is all opposing your whatever you have in Capricorn, like if you have your sun there, if you have your moon there, or your ascendant, or I would even look for your lot of fortune and your lot of spirit. These two as well. I kind of call them big five instead of big three because it's sun, moon, ascendant plus a lot of fortune and a lot of spirit. So five placements that I consider to be the core of the chart, so to speak. But yeah, I'm almost rambling. So let's get into your reading right now. I've pre-shuffled these cards so we can just start. So what does Capricorn need to know for Cancer season? Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. I have a hair stuck on my arm. Let me do this nicely. These two belong together. Okay. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. What else can we see for Capricorn? The Hanged Man is showing himself, but he's not committing. So He's going back in the deck. What else? Thank you. Again on the floor. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Lots of Earth for Capricorn. Kind of fits, right? What else can we see? Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups. Okay. Okay, let me get this straight. Da, da, da. Okay, so the Four of Pentacles is definitely a card that talks about like stability, like it's always like a cross for me. Like it gives direction, it gives guidance. It's either that you give guidance to others, but mostly it's the guidance that you find within yourself. And the Eight of Pentacles traditionally is a card that, like this guy here, he's like just doing a lot of work and he has already accomplished a lot. I mean, Eight Pentacles, accumulating that is quite the feat. Like he he has put in a lot of work already. But he's not done yet. It's only 8 and he wants 10. He wants to progress. Um, and I think the Eight of Pentacles is a card or describes an energy that where we need to really put our foot on the floor, foot on the foot on the ground, kind of like really dig in and um how do you say that? Activate our resources or reserves, really, perhaps, to get the energy that is and the and endurance to go to do to achieve what we want to achieve. So this is a bit of like a projecting kind of energy, and but then the Nine of Pentacles is here as well, which is the next card. And she obviously has already um, accomplished what the Eight wants, but she's not done herself either, because she's where the Eight is 2 steps away, the Nine is 1 step away, but she's still also 1 step away, although obviously she has accomplished a lot herself as well. But there are still some open, not chapters, but like open sentences, I want to say. Like things left unsaid. Though, what do we have actually at the bottom? I didn't look yet. The Star. I was thinking, like, is it something that was left undone or unsaid? I want to say unsaid, but maybe it's unfelt because the Ten of Cups is here. But we're going to clarify in a moment, and then we're going to see what kind of cards pop up there. Yeah, the Ten of Cups is a card for me that describes what the warrior or the knight is fighting for when he sets out to go to battle or to war. Like he's leaving behind his family. Like here, it's kind of like I see it as memory because there's 2 people, like a couple with their kids depicted. But I think the card talks about the guy actually having left this situation, so it's a memory, and this is what he's fighting for because it's his emotional source of stability, like, or a source of comfort, really. But maybe stability because we have the Four of Pentacles here. So it could be very much stability. I mean, emotional comfort can give you a little stability. I mean, if your emotional needs are met internally, that gives you a lot of uh, resilience, really. And underneath it all is the Star, which is a card that talks about hopes and dreams and guidance, because the Star is always something that guides us. It's the Aquarius card, so it alludes also to groups and friends and technology, like technology that can connect us but also separate us, because Aquarius is always about, like, as well about the group as well as the individual, like authenticity, where we are kind of like different compared to the group. So let's clarify before I say any more without really knowing where this is going. I actually shuffled this already, but let's give it one more shuffle. Okay. What can we... Oh yeah, thank you. Okay. The Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. Hooray! We already have that one. Have this one. One more card, please, for the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. One more card, please. Chariot. You've already achieved this. Like, you've already done this. Now I'm confused. What is this Nine of Pentacles then about? Like, do you have to redo it? Was it not good enough? Or is it ever good enough? Sometimes I'm like, higher self, seriously, get your shit together. I've already done this. Why do you keep letting me repeat this? But let's see. Is this a case of repetition, or did we overlook something? Or did we miss something? What's going on here? Oh. What's this? Jupiter showing its face. Wheel of Fortune. But not committing. There we go. Five of Pentacles. That is adding something. That is not redoing something. This is adding something to something you already built. So something is missing, but it's not like you have to take something down. Like, we are talking pentacles here, so it's something tangible in your life. But you don't have to tear it down, or part of it even. You just need to add something. You need to make room for things, for something coming in. Okay, what else can I see here? Okay, that was the Ten of Wands, but it only showed its face, didn't commit. Didn't commit. I wonder if that... It feels like a burden. Oh, I don't have the time to do this. Seriously. Eight of Pentacles. I don't have the time to do it. Well, it's arduous. Eight of Pentacles is very, like, arduous work. Not just in time, but maybe effort. Maybe it's more effort. And Six of Swords. Which is like this interplay between where you have been, where you're going, but also different worlds. It's a very communicative, almost merchant-like cards, like trading. Also scientific, science, I think Aleister Crowley called it signs, this card. Heaven and Earth is the name that Austin Coppock gave this deacon. I kind of scribbled it on there. It's my practice deck. Anyway, yeah, there's probably some significance about why I'm using this deck, but I have not. I'm gonna figure this out. Why this deck? It's also a card seeing something from a different perspective, like because it's two different worlds, and you're the communicator in between. You're the one that like the ferryman or the woman and the child, whoever you more identify with, like the one steering or the one being steered. It's not always clear if we are the ones who are in charge or if we are the ones who are being controlled. I don't know if that's the right word, but here, but um, is it something that needs to be, is it something that is being built that connects two worlds and it needs extension, or what is this here? I don't quite get it yet. Hangman. I'm not sure. It could be something um, that is emerging now, perhaps since spring or something. Ever since Neptune committed to Aries and met Saturn there. And I'm wondering if you built something there then, rather, and it needs extension now because it's already like outgrown, like it's already gone through a full cycle, or if it's something you built earlier, like it's way older, it could be a year old, 10 years old, could be inherited, and now it needs extension. Could be I mean, could be anything. Could be a house, could be a relationship even. It could be a garden or buying property like next door. Could be buying a bigger car. Maybe you're getting a bigger family. I don't know. But it's connecting two realms. And it could very much be that it's inside of you, like your inner worlds, your lower self, your higher self, your emotional world, and your mental world, your physical body to something intangible that you actually don't really have words for. Intuition, let's say. Yeah, let's see. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups, Eight of Wands, which is knowledge, wisdom, mentoring, messages. What else can we see here about the Ten of Cups? The Ten of Cups here. That was the King of Cups, and the Six of Cups showing their faces, but they're not committing, so we're not taking them. But We have 4 cards, really? Oh my. Okay. 4 of Cups. Sorry. Too many cards. Too many cards. Seriously. Too few hands. 4 of Cups, 7 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and 10 of Swords. That all goes together with the 8 of Wands. You can kind of see that, right? I hope so. Let's see. Okay. We are extending. We can make this happen. Okay. Um, I'm just wondering if this is new information or old information right now in my head. Like, the warrior that went out, like, is he going, are you going out right now? Like, is this what you're building? Um, Enabling you to go to the next battle? And you're kind of like building like an extension, like let's say literally, or whatever, to your house. So your, let's say, pregnant wife, if you're a man, um, has space for the child once the child is coming, which might be a point in time when you're not at home. So you're doing everything you can to prepare um, for this, for the new situation that's coming in while you're still at home. And at some point you won't be able to do that any longer. So I don't mean necessarily that you're gonna leave home, like literally, but we usually, like, life works in cycles. So sometimes we don't have the same opportunities, even though our everyday life looks the same pretty much from the outside. We don't really have the time, the energy, the capacities, the something to do certain work. It only works at certain times during the year, not every year, or something like that. Like, life just works in cycles, and right now it's time for a certain cycle that to do work that you can't do, like, let's say in a few weeks or in a few months, or even a few years. I don't know how big these cycles are, and it's probably different for everyone listening here, so I can't tell you. Um, there is, let's see. Yeah, there's definitely a new world emerging from the old. And I think, I'm not sure if you are aware of this, but um, it's a world that is based, like, comes or emerges from your thoughts and your emotions. Like, you are creating, like, I think we always do this, where we create from our imagination, really. I think our imagination is our strongest source of manifestation, or rather, yeah, source. Like, it's the underlying cause, but perhaps not the trigger. The trigger is if we do like real stuff in the real world, but it is based, like what we do in the real world, in the physical world, in the pentacle world, it is based on our imagination. So that's why our beliefs and our perspective are so important. And I think that's why um, our beliefs are so attacked in a way in recent years. I think it always has been this way, but it has definitely amped up, I would say. Um, and the attack is the Ten of Swords. I mean, this guy here has like 10 swords stuck in his back. It's a very grueling card, really. And it could be anything. It could be from penetrating questions to or penetrating like inappropriate questions, like not in that kind of sense, but like questions that just go too deep into something or that are just demanding, like demanding questions, you could say. That kind of stuff falls under Ten of Swords, or belongs into the realm of the Ten of Swords in a way. Um, and I think the best protection against that, if we are to have protection, like if we are supposed to have protection, because sometimes we don't, in order to learn something, in order to grow, in order to something, like sometimes it's necessary to go through the ick, the sometimes it's necessary to get injured. So we're not protected at all times, at least not completely. That is, I think, that would be defeating the purpose of living. But you know which beliefs to defend and which ones not to, like which ones to abandon and which ones not to. Like this guy is wondering which one of the cups he should take, and there's this obvious, or this cup here is considered to be the obvious one. Um, so you know which like what your decision should be, even though like consciously there is probably a process about that. Um, I think sometimes we do know stuff and then we don't know stuff. Like we feel that we don't know, but we actually do know. Subconsciously we know, but it kind of eludes us in the moment. I think it's just a matter of alignment and of just trusting oneself, even though subconsciously I feel confused and I don't seem to know what I need to do. And even like if somebody would aim like a pistol at me, I would not. It would not help. I would not get the answer. I don't feel I would be more able to make a decision like that kind of situation, and still trusting oneself to be able to. It's kind of like a paradox. I mean, it's a level of trust that is really profound, I would say. But that's kind of what I see here. Um, Especially with the Four of Cups here, it's kind of like um it's kind of like from the Three of Cups, which is like three ladies cheering together. It's a very cheerful card. Um and it's about, for me, ritual and ceremony. The Four of Cups then adds like this subconscious layer to it that the Three of Cups kind of lacks in a way, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like the practical side of rituals. Um, and rituals is really like, it sounds like, oh, candle magic or uh, I don't know, maybe even religion or that kind of stuff. But rituals is really, I mean, when you make yourself a cup of tea or coffee, or you sit down to eat, or you're going for a walk, like that you regularly, both works. Like if you do it regularly, once a week, once a day, whatever, or very irregularly, it doesn't really matter. All of this you can see as a ritual. So my definition of a ritual is very loose in that way. Um, I'm wondering how this new situation ties in, or with the coming situation ties in with where you're at right now with the extension. Like, what is the bridge? Like, because I see these, like, I've now described like two different situations where you're like extending your home, you're preparing for what's to come, and then later you're not being able to go back to do that kind of work any longer. And you're gonna be busy doing something else. And I mean, they don't necessarily need to be connected, but then again, I kind of like neat little closed stories. So let me just ask how they're connected. How are these two connected? Am I using the wrong deck or something? Okay. Now we have the sun at the bottom. Consciousness. They're consciously connected. Well, they're consciously connected right now because we're talking about it and we're shedding a light on it. What else? What can we see? Okay, I'm just gonna use this one. Cool. I love this deck. My doggy dog deck. Oops. Okay. One more shuffle. There we go. What can we see about the connection between these two parts that seem to be not really be overlapping? Queen of Swords, Libra. Oh, they're balancing each other. Ooh. So one could be like about relationships and the other one could be about mental processes, or one could be about mental processes and the other one very tangible and whatever is like for you opposing, different, like what you consider to be very different. We have the Two of Cups and what's that? The Nine of Wands. Are these cute? Or are these cute? There we go. Nine of Wands and Two of Cups. Two of Cups is adorable. Absolutely adorable. Yeah, the Nine of Wands is sometimes feels like enduring, just like being out there, like being spread. Just like this guy, he's just out there and he's just melting. Or maybe he's surviving, but he kind of seems very miserable. And the Two of Wands Two of Cups, sorry. Obviously, it's a card that also can talk about balance, like balancing relationships or relationships in general that we have, like our higher self with our lower self. So that could be as well, like first you need to more work like more on taking care of your body, on your physical situation, and once you've done that, you can kind of go out there or inside, like both works, and not worry about, like, if you go out there, I would say, not worry too much about your having your beliefs attacked, because regardless of whether they are or not, you're strong enough physically to endure the attacks energetically. And if you're going inwards, perhaps you're exploring new beliefs that you have not considered yet, and there's a ritualistic, probably a recurring aspect to it, or a celebrating aspect to it, I would say. Um, yeah. Do we have any words of advice for this situation? Can we get any advice for how to handle the situation, or really the situations, since it's two? Oops. That's the Ace of Pentacles again. We already had this one. So it's just with the Five of Cups. Okay, so if somebody kicks over your cups, just do something new. No, seriously. Um, but sometimes we kick over our own cup. Um, or our higher self kicks over our cups, and we're like, yeah, that was not nice. You kind of disappointed me here, or you've done me bad. I shouldn't have done that. Just ignoring it and just going ahead and just doing something new, just or relying on your resources that you have, and looking where, despite the spilled water or whatever on the floor, to go looking for what else is there. I mean, like a mind shift perspective. Is the glass half full or is it half empty? Yeah, that's what I have for you today for Cancer season, mid-Cancer season, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helped a little bit. Leave a comment if you feel like doing that. I really appreciate it. Leave a like if you liked this video. I would really, really appreciate a comment though. I think in this technological or overly technological world, everyday communication, or really human communication, kinda is under, not represented, but it's not enough. Like the communication on the internet is not enough. Like there's a lot of communication obviously, but it lacks something. It lacks some humanity. So I really like written words, felt words, that kind of stuff. Um, so thank you for listening, and hopefully see you soon again. Bye bye.